not often you run into a certified pro racer who's really good at a vintage event. And then, hey, we also found Gunnar Jeannette. Sorry, couldn't resist.
Dario's just back
yeah,
there.
Hey, whatever. You got a pretty cool car you're about to drive here in one of the later sessions on Wednesday. I'd love for you to tell about it. Rumor, the Jeannette family knows one or two things about Porsches, so we're going to see if that's real.
Yeah.
Gunnar Jeannette, let's take a quick look here at this 962 you're about to drive.
So like Marshall said, I'm Gunnar Jeannette. I have the honor of driving this 962 right here, which is 962-012.
Wow.
The 0 designates the fact that it was the tub was created as a factory car. Technically, it didn't run. Technically, it wasn't run by the works team, but Joest Racing at that time in 1990 was effectively the works program for Porsche. So it ran in the World Sports Car Championship in 90 and some in 91. At that time, the Porsches were pretty outclassed by a lot of the other cars out there, the Jags and Nissans and that. So it had a couple of top 5 finishes, which were pretty good for the era. It moved over to the Inter Serie in 1991. It had a couple of wins in the Inter Serie Championship, but then as a one-off, the car was run at Le Mans in 1991 with. We see this here.
I've never heard of them before.
Yeah, you've seen these guys.
Holy
They
crap.
they had quite a bit of success in 962s at Le Mans. The car had a solid finish, but nothing sort of earth-shattering there. But this is the livery, the fat turbo livery that's kind of iconic in that time period from Joest. So when the car raced at Le Mans, it was actually in a different bodywork. It was still a short tail, but it didn't look like it did now. At the end of 91, Porsche guru Norbert Singer got the okay to do a big development program for the last hurrah of the 962. And they did that really for one car that raced in America in 92 and 93, but they ended up converting this chassis also over to that. So starting at the nose is actually significantly longer, and the aerodynamics are reworked through that. There's now a big air exit just behind the front wheel. You've got different treatment of the side pods, and then the most dramatic thing and what gives this car its kind of name and iconic look is the bi-wing. So this is a 4-element wing. It was first seen in sports car racing on the Jaguar XJR 14 that basically revolutionized Group C racing. Porsche did a little bit of their homework in the wind tunnel and found that they could actually reduce drag and pick up a lot of downforce by going to this big wing. The lower element is actually what we call, it helps extract the tunnel.
It's beautiful.
So you can see the tunnel's right there, and what this does is it actually helps speed up the air and increases the overall area of the tunnel and thus forth the volume of the air that's traveling. And with that, you can run a much simpler main element and just get less drag out of it. So yeah, it's our first time running the car here, and
tell me about the heart of this beautiful beast here.
Yeah, so much like other European 962s of this era, it's either a 3 or a 3.2 liter flat 6 twin turbocharged water-cooled engine running a Bosch Motronic system, and then it also has electronic wastegate control.
That's pretty cool for 1990, 1991 type era.
Yeah, and you see the Porsche guys come in and they plug in with the computer that looks like an overgrown TI-82
looks like a piece of luggage. Yeah.
So it's been a hoot to drive, and I'm sure we're going to have some good competition out there.
Thanks for showing us your hot rod, Gunnar.
Thanks, guys.